Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, and if you enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Anyways, am I wrong for not giving my girlfriend my social security number so she can run a background check on me? I, 27 male, have been in a relationship with my girlfriend, 31 female, for almost a year now. This evening, she sat me down and she said she needs to have a serious conversation with me, and she asked for my social security number. I said absolutely not. Why would you need that? And she told me about the ex-boyfriend that was basically living a double life. He had a bunch of criminal charges in his past that he never told her about, and eventually exposed her to some sketchy and dangerous behavior before she broke things off after he cheated. I said, okay, thank you for telling me that, but what does that have to do with my social security number? She said ever since then, she's had her friend that works for the federal government run background checks on people to make sure they're safe. And because a relationship is progressing, she needs to know I'm a safe partner for her. So she wants my social security number to check my criminal history. Now, for the record, I don't even have a parking ticket. I'm a nerd and a gym rat. All I do is work, go to school, play Dungeons and Dragons, come home, watch anime, rinse and repeat. So I don't care about a background check. She won't find anything, but I'm not giving out my social security. I don't feel comfortable in not providing that to her friend. When I said that, she got upset and said I don't understand what women go through and it's about safety. And I admitted she's right. I have no idea what women go through, but that doesn't mean I'm giving my social security out to a complete stranger. She says he isn't a stranger. He's one of her best friends and married to a close friend of hers. And I said, honey, that's great, but I don't know him. I don't trust him because I don't know him. That's my information you're asking for. You can trust him with your personal information if you want, but no one I don't know is getting my social security or critical details. It's just not happening. And she said that our relationship isn't going to be able to progress unless I give him my SSN because she needs to know that she's safe, and she's offended that I don't trust her taste in friends. I got up and left at that point and told her I respect her concerns, but her past trauma doesn't give her the right to try and strong-arm me into giving out sensitive information to someone I don't know just because he works for the federal government and has access to a database. I used to work for the federal government, so I can say from experience everyone working there isn't some wonderful person. I'm not assuming he's a monster or anything, but just working for the feds doesn't prove anything to me. She called me insensitive and hasn't spoken to me since. Personally, I feel like she was gaslighting me into giving her what she wants, but I'm not sure. But the thing is, I don't think you need a social security number to do a background check. First of all. Second of all, why would you wait an entire year? And third of all, I feel like your past traumas, although you should be careful next time and, pay attention to red flags and things like that, your past trauma should always determine every single move that you do. You know what I mean? Social security is a big thing for people who live outside of America that are listening to this right now. Social security is the big thing. Why would he give out his personal security information to a random stranger just because she knows him doesn't mean that he knows him? Like, that literally makes no sense. I agree with this comment. Not the a-hole. You don't even know if she's telling you the truth. She could be stealing your social security for all you know. Run away. Clearly, she isn't willing to address her trust issues. She needs therapy. Assuming everyone is a criminal, you need proof otherwise is incredibly toxic. Then I like another comment that replied to that comment. And also, why wait a year to run a background check? Even if you needed social security to do it, that alone is weird. Best case scenario is she needs hella therapy for her extreme trust issues. Worst case is she's trying to commit multiple felonies. Either way, this is weird, and maybe he needs to reconsider their future. She already claimed it's basically a deal breaker for her anyway. Probably another lie to strong arm though, to be honest. Yeah, you shouldn't be trusting your personal information that can literally land you in jail or get you into big trouble in the hands of a random stranger you don't know and a woman you've been dating for a year. Like, I don't care what trust issues. And as a woman, speaking for myself, like, I'm a woman. I understand exactly where she's coming from, if she genuinely means it. But yeah, I wouldn't suggest to give your social security to anybody. Am I wrong for telling my sister that she chose to have kids and now she has to deal with the consequences and needs to stop complaining? My 24 female sister, 29 female, started having children right out of high school. She got pregnant at 18, and our parents and her boyfriend's parents insisted that they get married. They now have 5 children: 11, 6, 3, 2, 1. My sister and I are both close with our parents, and we have family dinners together often. I'm kind of up to the point where I'm over it. My sister had never had a job before. She has no college degree. Her husband barely makes any money. My sister complains that she can never do anything for herself. No one will watch her kids. She has no money. Her body is ruined, and she can't afford corrective abdominal surgery, etc., etc., etc. She's so annoying to be around, and her feral kids are annoying too. Her husband is never around either because he can't stand her at this point. Damn, OP really emptied the clip. Like, that's crazy. Like, was she told to babysit a lot or something? Why is she going off on her sister? Anyways, our parents gave us the talk at 16 and access to contraceptives. They encouraged us to get an education before settling down. My parents are pretty liberal, aside from the fact that they don't think children should be born outside of wedlock. My sister chose to have all of these kids. She could have gotten a termination at 18, but she wanted a baby. Recently, at Christmas, she was going on her normal woe is me rant, and I finally just told her to be quiet, that I'm tired of her hearing her complain all the time. She then went on a rant about how I wouldn't get it because I have a degree and a good job, and my boyfriend and I don't have any children, and I can afford to go to the gym and do whatever I want, and she can't. I told her point blank that she put herself in that position she's in because she's a complete moron, and no one feels sorry for her. Our brother laughed and our parents are staying out of it, but they complain about her too in secret. She thinks I'm a complete a-hole, and she's been crying on Facebook, making sad TikToks about how society hates mothers and where's her village, and it's hard when even your family doesn't care about you. Oh, and she's pregnant again, apparently. I blocked her on socials, and my plan is to ignore her, but am I wrong? I don't think OP is wrong at all, because when you have a family member who continuously makes terrible decisions again and again and again and again, and all they do is complain about it again and again and again and again and make it everybody's problem, you get over it too. Because having 5 children back to back and then being pregnant with your 6th one, but then you have no money, you have no time, because children take away your freedom. They take away whatever money that comes in. They're a lot of work. They require a lot. They're a big responsibility. And if you can't recognize that when you have the first one, the second one, the third one, the 4th one, the 5th one, when are you going to recognize it? Like, at the end of the day, and I really, like, when your siblings have kids, it's okay to help them. And, like, it's okay to want, like, help from your family, because this is life and you never know, like, what's going to happen. Everybody should help each other. But you shouldn't have children solely because you think that your mom is going to babysit every single weekend for you, and that your siblings are going to babysit every single time for you, and that you're just going to get handouts. Children are a big responsibility. You chose to lie, open your legs, and have them. Then you have to, let go a lot of the things that you otherwise wouldn't have. Like, I don't get it. Like, obviously, she's not going to have a lot of freedom and a lot of time and a lot of money because she has 5 kids and she literally is having the 6th one. And then she's complaining about it all, but then she's pregnant again. Like, you are willingly bringing kids into this world. You people do know that, right? The top comment was someone saying, oh, well, you're wrong about one thing, because her husband isn't, getting tired of her if he's having the 6th baby with her. Clearly, he can't get off her. Anyways, this comment says, lots of people suggesting that you should have been more tactful. Honestly, if it took you 11 years and 5 kids, soon to be 6, to point out that your sister and her husband are responsible for this mess and misery, then I admire your patience. Like, exactly. Like, I never understand. You complain about having kids and the kids that you currently have, and then you continue to have more children. Like, please, distance yourself. You know what I mean? Hell, get a divorce if you have to, but do anything. People do any and everything, but actually not do the one thing that creates the issue. You guys are annoying. People just piss me off.